Ladies and gentlemen, hello, welcome back. And today we have a banger episode going over Minnesota. Um, there has been an astronomical crash out going on up north of me. And boy, howdy, do we have a lot to get into. I got several things here. We're making a whole story out of this bitch. All right. So lock in. We got a lot to go over. I need you guys to stay with me on this. There's going to be quite a bit of some graphic content toward the... Where are we at here? Let's see. About toward the end, there's going to be a bit of graphic content that we're going to have to go over. So, middle end-ish around there, depending on how long I yap. So like, subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff. Let's break down the fail state that is Minnesota. Okay, so first thing we got to get into. Let me increase the size. There we go. So I want to make this very clear. This is Governor Tim Walz. All right. Before we get into this, I want to establish a very clear fact really quick.
It to get worse. This week he went online to promise that, quote, the day of retribution and reckoning is coming. That's a direct threat against the people of this state who dared to vote against him 3 times and who continue to stand up for freedom with courage and empathy and profound grace. All across Minnesota.
Empathy and profound grace. Keep that in mind, all right? It's important information on the call sheet.
People are stepping up to help their neighbors who are being unjustly and unlawfully targeted.
Number 2, unlawfully targeted. Another important piece of the information on the call sheet.
Distributing care packages and walking kids to school and raising their voices in peaceful protest.
Bingo! 3 strikes, you're out. This is the third and most important peaceful protest. That is the governor, Tim Walz, addressing what is going on in Minneapolis specifically, but Minnesota overall. And this is a high school student launch massive anti-ICE walkout in Minnesota. So let's take a look at this, and then we'll see how it turned out. Freedom. Right? So pretty typical stuff, right? Pretty typical stuff. Nothing crazy here. Everybody's just, doing their thing. Should they be out of school? Absolutely not. They're all fucking retarded. They need to be in school. They need to be learning. They need to I guarantee you, majority of these fucking people, they're fucking failing. They got D's and F's, and they're not trying at all, or their teachers are just passing them along so they don't have to deal with them. So let's see how it turned out. Ooh, not so good, huh? Not so good, huh? Not so good. Ooh. So we have some fucking kids absolutely fucking crashing out. These fucking kids are brawling. Right? They're all just fucking throwing hands. It's a free day. It is literally a day where you are out of school and the only thing you have to do is march and chant some dumbass shit that nobody believes, right? Should have been a peaceful, easy affair. They are not even peaceful. They're fucking chaotic. They're fucking fighting each other. What the fuck? And the fucking goddamn police and security for whatever this building is, I'm assuming it's some sort of governmental building, had to step in to stop fucking kids from fighting because the teachers have no control over these fucking kids. What the fuck? What kind of school puts this on and does not staff it correctly in order to have this many kids out and about and make sure that they're all following the rules, being respectful and peaceful? What the fuck is this? So that's how that turned out for the kids. We're at the halfway point of the video. This is where shit's gonna get a bit graphic. It's gonna get a bit crazy. Now we're talking the ICE protesters violently clash in Minneapolis, aka the 2026 Minnesota riots. Let's get into it. I'm coining that, by the way. So far, very tense. Just a standoff, but very tense. I will say, we have made an improvement. As you can see so far in the video, American flag, although it's upside down, so, you know, that person's fucking retarded. American flag the right way. I will say, by the way, if you have an American flag upside down purposely to be antagonizing, it should be shoot to kill on sight. Dead ass. That's the same thing with burning the flag. I think a year in in jail is the absolute most ridiculous fucking thing ever, right? Absolutely ridiculous. And I would advocate for this in any country, by the way. Any country. If they did this to your country's flag, I think your country should absolutely have the right to shoot them on sight. Shoot them so much that you can watch an episode of anime on a 55-inch TV through their fucking torso. Yeah. Yep. That's what I believe. I believe this is an act of treason. It should be treated as such. If you want to protest, protest properly like a normal human being, like the individual back behind this guy who has the flag up the correct way. Because you know he did this shit on purpose. It is antagonizing. It's massively disrespectful for the blood that's probably soaked into the ground underneath you that somebody fought for. What are we talking about? So another flag right there, upside down. Should have shot that guy too. It's not violence. It is simply justice. Simply justice. A crime was committed. Justice was served. Point blank, simple, easy. No violence, just justice. Straight up. That's my opinion on it. Like it, hate it, love it. Don't care. That's what I think. So it looks like our first verbal confrontation that's up close and personal. This guy, clearly a patriot, has his flag the right way. in support, and this guy clearly in opposition of him with the flag upside down in the utmost literal disrespectful way.
Some good art, man. That's fucking sweet. I had to go to FedEx to get mine printed.
You will be identified. You will be arrested.
Words exchanged. All the agents standing in line. Nobody's made a move. But they're ready. They are indeed ready. The federal agents behind them in different tactical gear. Crash out, Karen. I don't know why the video paused. Oh, they must have had an internet issue. We'll just skip forward. That's kind of crazy. This is on Fox. So you got the vehicles coming through. So you have this vehicle right here blocking the protesters. That way they can't jump in front of the vehicles here. You have all of these guards waiting and ready. This person, I'm assuming, member of the press. Maybe, maybe not. Actually, I don't think they are. I think they're just protesters. The fuck did he say?
Shut up, you fucking lizard.
What did he say? Shut up, you fucking lizard. Go shave your beard, you pathetic man. Oh man, these guys are fucking creative, aren't they? Limited vocabulary, so, you know, all about appearance, all about optics.
Shave your beard, you pathetic man.
Shave your beard, you pathetic man. It's crazy. All right, now they're moving in. They're moving in. They're putting the pressure on. Who recorded this shit ass video? You didn't have fucking Starlink, you goddamn broke bitch. Jesus Christ. What is this? Why is it cutting off? Look how blurry it got. What the fuck is this? And it's frozen again. This guy sucks. What has he got? Sprint? What is this? Should have got Verizon.
Aren't you cold yet?
God damn. Bro, you know what? Actually, that's a dig at Sprint. You know, that's my bad, Sprint. That's my bad. This person probably has like fucking cricket or some shit.
Oh yeah, she fucks like a dead-ass fucking whale. That's true. He's got that little doozy over there.
What did he say? What was that about a whale?
The little big talking. That's it. Little big energy. Little big energy. Because we're here. They're not out there. Because we're here. They're not out there.
So I don't understand the point of what they just did. So like the officers moved up and then they moved back again? I'm confused. I'm wondering if it's because the protesters moved forward and I just wasn't quite paying attention enough. And then the officers moved in to push them back and then they got back into their neutral position. Listen, I need to point this out really quick. This guy right here. Why the fuck do you got Kevlar on, bitch? Your body's Kevlar. You know how many fat cells you got to protect your organs right there? You fucking. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Go for a fucking walk, right? You're here at the goddamn protest. It's probably the most activity you got in 3 years. But brother, go for a walk. Go for a walk, right? Take you 2 multivitamins in the morning. That way you have a good, healthy balance of vitamins to start your day. And then eat at a deficit. Eat at a deficit. Eat whatever the fuck you want. Eat at a deficit. And you'll lose weight. You'll lose weight. And then that Kevlar vest won't be a quadruple fucking 10XL or whatever the fuck you got wearing on right there. You probably got on. Let's be honest. You got that off Temu, and it took you 6 hours because they have Chinese sizes because those guys are more fit than you.
Energy everywhere I look. All penis everywhere. You must be looking in the mirror. For fuck's sake. He's got that little dick energy.
Little dick energy. Oh God, man.
Oh, they're gassing us! They're gassing us! Oh shit, they got to pump a few rounds. Go home and jerk off to that later.
Jesus Christ, these guys are fucking animals, dude. These guys are fucking animals.
You're all traitors! You're gassing yourself, you fucking morons!
You know, I still can't believe we have to deal with this. Why? Why? We're the most powerful country in the world. We have the best economy in the world. We have the best fucking people in the world. And we have to deal with this bullshit on our own domestic soil? What? Huh? Alright, so it looks like a bunch of fucking nothing going on. Let me see it pop off. I want to see it pop off. About right here. About right here, it pops off. Officers moving in.
Get out of the road.
Which, by the way, was stated by Tim Walz to protest peacefully and to not block roadways. That was a very specific thing that he said a little ways back before that last video that we watched, or the first video to start this whole video off. There was another interview. That interview, he specifically stated to go out, make your voices heard, peacefully protest, do not block roadways. Those were the guidelines. So what happened here? So this person here cuts through. Oh, you guys can see it. Okay. This person here cuts through and cuts in this way and grabs somebody I'm confused on what happened here, though. Let's see. They're moving in, moving in. Moving away, moving away. Okay, so something happened off camera to the right side that instigated this federal officer jumping into the fray. Snag that person for whatever they did. That fucking dumbass got knocked down. That's hilarious. All right. Looks like they snagged 1 or 2 people here. So I can force everybody to move away. I'm wondering if they had an important official moving in. So that's why they got hyper aggressive here. Because they're all on comms. So, I mean, they're all communicating with each other. They're all making up some sort of plan or strategy. Yeah. What the fuck is that guy doing? Can you see that? This fucking guy. Bro, he's like, bro, I can make the sickest portrait right now, dude. We got a fucking art major there, boys.
We have a constitutional right to assemble.
You do have the right to assemble off the road, as you were instructed to do by your own governor and his mayor and his fucking chief of whatever the fuck it was that was a part of that little speech that he gave.
Guys, what are you doing to that person? What are you doing? Shame on you, you traitorous fuck. Shame on you, you coward. Shame. Shame. Shame on you, you little Nazi bitch. Patriots, hold the line! Patriot, I'm a combat veteran. You never did nothing for this country. You Nazi bitch. Army, asshole!
Their always go-to line, man. Gotta be calling people Nazis, bro. I really do feel bad for everybody who fucking had to go through those times, and to see like who's being called a Nazi nowadays versus who was an actual Nazi back in the day and the atrocities that they committed. Man, that's fucking crazy.
Where we go, what? We go all! You're a worthless excuse! He's on a meeting traffic! Forward! Out of the road! Out of the road! Get up in the road! Get out of the road! You gotta be the road!
You're impeding traffic! You're impeding traffic!
Fuckers.
You're impeding traffic as they're blocking a road directly behind them. Idiots. Don't have a single brain cell in them there heads of theirs.
Stay out of the road, or you will be arrested. Stay out of the road, or you will be arrested.
Training for you fucks or what?
right, so I don't know if is it gonna pop off again? Okay, officers are there. Protesters just doing their thing. And it seems like that's it. You know, to be honest, I was waiting for the violent part, but it didn't really pop off that bad. Didn't really pop off that bad. Let's see what is good on X. What do we got on X right now? What's going on? Let's get the latest. Let's get the latest of the Minnesota riots. Here we go. Fuck around and find out. Oh, I did see something about this guy here. MAGA dude knocks out and beats up multiple leftist commies trying to antagonize and jump him in Minnesota. I did see this. This is the big one. This is the big one. This is the big one. Well, I have that pulled up. I don't even know why I fucking wasted my time doing that. All right, so let's look at this. Governor Tim Walz, state investigators have been on the scene in North Minneapolis. I know you're angry. I'm angry. What Donald Trump wants is violence in the streets. But Minnesota will remain an island of decency. Piece of land surrounded by water. Whole lot of fucking water going on here. A whole lot of water. Look at all this water. Look at all this water right here. Look at all that. You see all that water? See all that water right there? Man. That's a lot of fucking water right here, huh? A lot of fucking water. Look at all that fucking water. Look at all that. Look at all that fucking North Dakota water, that South Dakota water, that Iowa water, Wisconsin water. Oh God, bro. Oh God. But Minnesota will remain an island of decency, of justice, of community, and of peace. Don't give him what he wants. Tough words from a man who is not out there with his people, but he can sure post on Twitter. Let's check in on what his people are doing. Looks very peaceful. Very peaceful. As they're ripping plates off of this vehicle. Right. Just absolutely going to town. Oh, would you look at that? They broke into it. What do we got here? It's a very peaceful thing, breaking into federal SUVs that belong to not ICE, but the FBI. Leaking confidential information on the internet. So, but remember, guys, remember, peaceful, guys, peaceful. Not as bad as what he did to the citizens of Minnesota during the George Floyd riots for just stepping out of their front doors. Did Minneapolis have lockdowns during George Floyd? Yes, Minneapolis and the surrounding region did implement lockdowns and curfews during George Floyd protests and riots in late May, early June 2020. Wow. Wow.
And I'll
Wait a minute. There's no way.
true. This creates danger. And I'll tell you what, in my time on this, I'd never seen this before. People driving by my house and using the R word in front of.
Using the R word.
You mean fucking retarded. They're calling you retarded. The president of the United States called you fucking retarded. Because you're fucking retarded. You're a fucking idiot. What a fucking retard. So, I do want to remind everyone. Why we are here before we end this video off.
Demonstrated last night peacefully.
Glad we cleared that up. Oh man, one more time for the people in the back.
And give some help if you can. I'd also say last night we saw Minnesotans meet the moment once again. Thousands of Minnesotans demonstrated last night peacefully.
If you don't know, now you know. Amazing. Amazing. And now we come to the part that every MAGA person was watching this video and said, you know what? This guy's based. And I'm about to piss them all off. If the corrupt politicians of Minnesota don't obey the law and stop the professional agitators and insurrectionists from attacking the patriots of ICE, who are only trying to do their job, I will institute the Insurrection Act, which many presidents have done before me, and quickly put an end to the travesty that is taking place in that once great state. Thank you for your attention to this matter, President DJT. Well, President Trump, I just want to say, for me personally here on the Bearded Bear 9000 insignificant YouTube channel, you're a fucking pussy. You're a pussy. This should have been a day one. You go be the president of the fucking world, and you send old Mr. Vance state to state, insurrection act after insurrection act after insurrection act, over and over again. You arrest these fucking people and you throw them in prison. You have the authority. You've had the authority the entire time. And even if you don't, you simply throw the fucking rule book out and you do it anyway. They already call you a Nazi. They already call you a pedophile. They already call you all these fucking bullshit names that never applied and never will apply. So why the fuck are you waiting? Why are you hesitating to do what the American people mandated you to do and voted you into office to do? This is why I did not vote for you. This is why I will not vote Republican. This is why I also won't vote fucking Democrat. Democrats, they've never done shit. They've never done shit for anybody. They haven't done shit for anybody in 30 fucking years. Which I'm probably over exaggerating, but you know, it is what it is. I'm not going to go back and look at every policy change that Democrats ever made. And at the same time, Republicans aren't doing fucking shit either. Donald Trump's out here flying around the fucking world being president of Earth rather than being president of the United States. You should have came in like the word of fucking God himself. And I'm not a religious person either. But you should have came in like you were literal fucking God and shut the shit down. Cut the funding. Literally go in there, federal troops, have Gavin Newsom, have fucking uh Scameo fucking Tim Walz and all these other fucking retards in handcuffs and hauled off to fucking prison. Hauled off to prison. And when the court says you need to let them out, you tell the court to go fuck themselves. If you do not find them guilty as treason, you throw the fucking judges in prison too. Because it's so obvious that they sold out the fucking country to all of these other fucking places. We have Somali terrorists being funded by an entire state and the taxpayer base of the entire country. That's insanity. More and more people are waking up to this and they are calling for an ultimate act of force. Crushing defeat. We're sick and tired of this shit. The world is not going to change after you leave office if you don't do this immediately. If you do not act on this immediately. If you do not get this done this year, it is not going to happen. And I'm going to be honest. My advice to everyone right now looking at the midterms, do not vote Republican. Do not vote Trump. Do not vote Vance at all. Anything that they tell you to vote for, that they tell you to fucking consider, throw it out the fucking window as an act of pure defiance for them not being hyper aggressive towards these radicals, these mentally ill fucking retards. Vote Democrat on purpose. Vote Democrat on purpose. Go vote blue. Go vote blue. Swing everything and absolutely ruin any chance that they have to finish what they started. This is the mandate of the American people, and you are not doing what you were told to do. And it's not like I'm upset with everything, right? I'm an objective person. I can see that there's a lot of things that he has been doing that are great. And there's a lot of things around the world that he's been doing that is also great. That don't mean shit when you have an entire country being plagued by corrupt politicians, by radicals, by people who have broken the law time and time again and continue to go unpunished and unserved. And everybody wants to say, oh, it takes time, it takes time, it takes time. It took us a couple hours to kidnap, quote unquote, kidnap the president of Venezuela, the president of Venezuela. It'll take us 10 minutes to take all of these radicals, throw them in prison, and then all of the fight in the rest of these psychopaths dies down in a matter of a few weeks because they don't actually believe this shit, but they are getting gaslit into thinking that it is some sort of profound movement that they're a part of, and it's a religion to them. If you don't want a religion to radicalize people, you stamp out the religion. It's an Old Testament thing, but you gotta fucking do it. That's my message. That's my message to the President of the United States. Put your big boy pants on and go do your fucking job. Or appoint somebody like a goddamn, what do you call that? A fucking motorcycle gang? What the fuck is the enforcer? Appoint somebody to be an enforcer. Where their only job, make a new fucking, you just made another fucking new governmental role, right? Make another one. Make another one. Make it this guy's only priority, or girl. Make it their only priority to go state to state and just nab up all these officials, all of these fucking radicals, right? Start serving up them subpoenas left and right. There you go. Where's the personal info? We're going to pick them up tomorrow, right? Or if it's convenient, 30 minutes from now. Tired of it, man. Tired of it. Why are we, the American people, the only ones fighting? Why are we the only ones putting our lives on the line, going up against these radical fucking doxing retards on the internet every day? Because, like, I don't got it bad. I don't got it bad at all. I'm still basically a nobody. But think of all the people who have the loudest voices right now, the Asmongold's, who are out here fighting the good fight. And they have to deal with the death threats every day, the stalkers every day, right? And it's the same thing on the other side. The other side, they're fucking dealing with it too. You got liberals on the other side that are getting fucking harassed, that are actually pretty based fucking people. Yeah, their views can be a little out there, right? But so's Asmon's views. His views could be a little out there too. But for the most part, they're centered. They're very based, very down to earth people. And they got to deal with skulls being sent to their houses. Well, I don't know about everybody, but in the case of one specific liberal, they had a skull or something sent to their fucking house, which is fucking insane. What the fuck? Who does that? That's insane. That's in crazy radical behavior. And we have these platforms that are fully protecting these people, right? Reddit. I'm looking at Reddit. All right, let's be honest. Let's be honest. But yeah, that's my message. That's my message. Stop fucking around. Stop fucking around. It's time to pull out that 12 gauge and put in some fucking work, right? You know? What are we doing? What are we doing? Now, I don't mean literally, obviously. I mean 12 gauges and like pull your dick out. Like pull your fucking dick out. Put it on the table. What are we doing? What are we doing? You talk about all this fucking, all this being the head honcho shit and fucking having all the most powerful oil execs in the room and people are only care about me and this and that and the other. Well, start acting like it. Start acting like it. Stop caring about the optics because they're going to hate you no matter what. You've said it before. You could cure fucking cancer and they would still find a reason to hate you. So you might as well just commit. That's it. That's it. That's all I got to say. Like, subscribe, comment for the crash out. We'll catch you guys in the next video. Later. Peace.